Yeah, everybody, my name is Lyle and welcome to the channel. So we're going to do Avi Kaplan from Sunset Sound. So we've got the interviews and then we're going to do the music. So it's about 25 minutes long. I've smashed them all together. I haven't watched any of it yet, so I'm very, very interested. So it's going to be Avi Kaplan getting interviewed by Shooter Jennings. So this should be very interesting. I love a bit of Waylon Jennings, so I haven't seen too much of Shooter, so this is going to be very interesting. So let's jump in. Let's watch the interviews first, and then we'll do the music. So come along for the journey. Did that play? Oh, there
we go. All of my songs are truly from my heart. So I think the idea of choosing ones that we feel like the public is gonna like or even love, like that's the goal, you know. Like, my music isn't just for me, like it's not just for us. I mean, if anything, for me, I believe it's more for other people. Yeah. So if I'm gonna sit down and put an album together, you know, with someone as amazing as this, like I want to take the opportunity to give people what they want, you know.
Do you want to hear the ending?
I think I like the ending of that one that he's got highlighted.
It does so much for people. So much. His music helps so many.
So, like, I did really feel like there was a magic where we were both kind of thinking of it in different ways.
Whoa.
Popular music.
Wow, he looks like his dad, doesn't he? Whew.
Style way.
Okay.
But on the other hand, we were both like encouraging each other to remain cinematic and esoteric and kind of spaced out.
The energy that we're putting across on it, like just even the texture that we're trying to project to the world and that we're trying to do, just that we're trying to accomplish, was so important. Yeah. And I feel like that in itself, like just making sure that we get things that really matter to us. Yeah. And not just about like, oh, what do we think is going to sell? It had to be like, what is the most beautiful thing that we can create right now?
Right.
You know, like truly, what is going to serve this song to the fullest extent?
I think that's why we love Avi, because he doesn't, as he said, he doesn't do what's going to sell 1 million records. He doesn't worry about that. He wants to do something that's creative and is going to put good in the world. I think he does that every song. Every song.
Yes.
It was about the song, and it was about the album as a whole. Like, how do we bring these eclectic songs together and like make them feel like a big home, but just different
special
rooms?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I will know all is well in my soul. All is well.
When you have a group of people that have so many influences, like everyone's pretty controlling on like what you do, and there's so many different influences that it kind of doesn't become an issue if you're. Yeah. But again, you have a really unique palette, which really these guys all responded to. In a
Dude,
way.
it was such a cool way that they like just grafted into it, you know. And I also feel like just talking about, you know, the question before, like. Wow. There are so many things in just what I like to do that are such like small fragments of other things. There's so many things in there that I feel like it couldn't possibly feel like anything that has come before.
A little extra magic today.
I'll say equal magic to all the other magic days. How about that?
I feel that. I can support that.
Everyone set up these fence posts of musical like ideas that kind of, you know, all of those and the CSNY and these little things and everyone was kind of reacting to that fence we drew that was like super esoteric.
Like I said before, like his taste, like in everything, like in food, like in art, in what he's reading, what he's listening to, what he's wearing. Art and music is about taste. Like that's all there is when it comes to it. You know what I mean? It's like, just because I think something is awesome doesn't mean he's gonna think it's awesome. And just because he thinks this is at a certain level doesn't mean I'm gonna think the same thing. You know, it's like the taste has to match up. And in some ways, like, you know, I guess it could be like, it's just musically. But I feel like with us, I feel like it's more than that, you know, like so many things lined up. And I think that just helped us to bond and to trust each other musically.
I went to his house. Man, this guy's like a true connoisseur of the arts. Like, it doesn't matter. It's like whiskey, it's music, it's, you know, in moments, like enhancements. It's all these things. And I was like, this is a dude who has a wide, beautiful palette. There's like 9 shades of blue to every blue. There's like 9 shades of fucking black. You know what I mean? That's the sauce.
I think that, I mean, he knows I'm like so particular, and there are certain things like in demos, like when the songs were written, that I was like, oh man, we have to keep this, we have to keep this. So the guys would play those things that I really, really loved, but anything else, like it was freedom for the guys to do and play. There's such good players. Like Shooter got these guys, and not only are they good players, but they're such good hearts, you know what I mean? And you could feel that between everybody that was playing together, and that is something that's so unbelievably important to me, and is obviously important to him because he surrounds himself with people like that. And to just have all these really, really like sweethearted people together and like making this music.
And I know I wasn't right, don't be mistaken. I'll tell the truth when I'm a fool.
The reality is, you have that kind of smarts. So everybody here is there to serve the song and the visions. And there's moments where I'm like, hey, can we do this thing? And you're like, yes, if you want to do it, I'll do it. It's not what I thought. But same the other way. And that's what was so good about this crew.
And they were just such good players.
Yeah, I remember when we adapted the drum set, like right off the bat, it was 2 rock and roll.
Yeah.
So we changed, and they brought, David and Jamie brought that resonator kick drum out there, and they just started becoming more cinematic.
So good.
But we still had the Terry Reid rock and roll approach,
Yeah.
but it didn't sound like a bar band, ever.
And it had this like darkness, like this wideness to it.
Darkness,
that
wideness,
that
cinematic
just
thing.
like, it was rock and roll, but with like roots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but roots in like classical music.
Yeah, absolutely.
All is well. Heaven, hell, wherever I go, all is well with my soul.
I just remember us having a bite and then going back to my place, and then us being on my back porch looking out at the forest, and I brought the speaker out and we just started trading music and like going back and forth between like just things that we really, really loved and then things that we felt would work for the album. And it just felt like both of our musical worlds expanded in that moment.
We kind of skipped the like getting to know each other, because instantly we felt like we just loved music and were in the moment. It's like, oh, there's a song in my rabbit hole that's like this, and he was like, oh, there's a song in my rabbit hole like this.
And my eyes can finally see.
At that first meeting at his house, we said the Western, like we were going Ennio Morricone. That was something we were wanting to achieve. Like we were wanting to do something progressive and modern in its own like spirit and low end and tribalness.
Yeah.
But we wanted to preserve this kind of Western soundtracky kind of vibe that
Yeah,
felt
very cinematic.
cinematic,
Yeah.
very, very mysterious. It was he and I coming from our worlds and meeting in that place, you know, and building outward from
Yeah.
that place, and that was definitely the cool thing.
Fire in my eyes have made you cry. Filled up all the oceans and swallowed all my pride. And it sunk to the bottom of the sea. Yeah, it rolls with my pride and Andy. And I know I wasn't right. Don't be mistaken.
I think when you connect with somebody over music, that's a great connection. That's a great connection.
Eyes clouded, blood on my face, no mercy coming my way. Yeah, I'm only getting started. Cracked knuckles, a fish shaking, these rivers run, but I'm standing. Yeah, I'm only getting started. I'm bleeding now, but my fear is gone. I'm hollowed out, but I carry on. My bones don't lie, they're broken, but they still got fight. I'm only getting started. I'm only getting started. You set my fire, those flames are getting higher and higher. I'm only getting started. I'm only getting started. I'm only getting scrape gravel from the palm of my hands, skin withered from the wind and sand, from the valley where I used to live. I'm the storm heading over that bridge, and my bones don't lie. They're broken, but they still got fight. I'm only getting started. I'm only getting started. You set my fire, those flames are getting higher and higher. I'm only getting started. I'm only getting started. I'm bleeding now, but my fear is gone. I'm hollowed out, but I carry on. My bones don't lie, they're broken, but they still got fight. I'm only getting started. I'm only getting started. My bones don't lie, they're broken, but they still got fight. I'm only getting started. I'm only getting started. You set my fire, those flames are getting higher and higher. I'm only getting started. I'm only getting started. I'm only getting
He just has this rich texture to his voice. I don't know. I find his voice very comforting when I hear it. It just warm. I don't know. It just warms your soul when you listen to his voice. It is so good.
I dove into the dark, and I swear I almost drowned. But I could see the stars looking up as I was sinking down. all is well, all is well. Heaven and wherever I go, all is well in my soul, all is well.
Listen to his voice. Just listen to it. Ah.
Now I've landed in life, and my eyes can finally see the darkness in my mind was the path to set my spirit free. All is well, all is well. Heaven and wherever I go, all is well with my soul, all is well. It's the smoke, it's the flame, it's the ash, and it's the rain, it's the burn and wash away, it's the change and it's the same. All is well, all is well. Heaven and wherever I go, all is well. Time will tell and I will know, all is well in my soul, all is well. Heaven, hell, wherever I go, all is well in my soul, all is well. You hit me like a thunder roll, caught me like the wildfire in your eyes. You locked me in a lucid dream. Your tide has taken over me. That's just fine. And darling, I can't lie, I wanna take my time, I wanna love you right, I wanna hold you tight. Darling, I can't lie, and darling, I can't lie.
Oh, that bass on this. Woo. It's almost like a undercurrent of a bluesy Motown jazz song. I love this one. I love this one.
I wandered for 1,000 years, kiss upon your lips, my dear, just one time. I could dive into your tenderness, fill upon your emptiness, treat you right. And darling, I can't lie, I wanna take my time, I wanna love you right, I wanna hold you tight. Darling, I can't lie, and darling, I can't lie, I wanna take my time, I wanna love you right, I wanna hold you tight. Darling, I can't lie, and darling, I can't lie. And darling, I can't lie. And darling, I can't lie. I wanna take my time. I wanna love you right. I wanna hold you tight. Darling, I can't lie. And darling, I can't lie. I wanna take my time. I wanna love you right. I wanna hold you tight. Darling, I can't lie. And darling, I can't lie. I wanna take my time. I wanna love you right. I wanna hold you tight. Darling, I can't lie. And darling, I can't lie.
Such a good song, that one. Such a good song.
Darling, I'm ashamed. Wish I could change the things I said that caused you pain. Fire in my eyes that made you cry. Filled up all the oceans and swallowed all my pride. And it sunk to the bottom of the sea. Yeah, it rolls with my pride in that deep. And I know I wasn't right. Don't be mistaken, I'll tell the truth when I'm a fool. When I'm a fool.
Harmonizing with those bass notes, that is nice. That is nice. Let's listen to that again.
Filled up all the oceans and swallowed all my pride, and it sunk to the bottom of the sea. Yeah, it rolls with my pride in that deep, and I know I wasn't right. Don't be mistaken, I'll tell the truth when I'm a fool. When I'm a fool. I give to you my word that I will serve you like my queen, your praises I will sing. My love for you is older than a stone, stronger than a mountain, and like a river it flows right down to the bottom of the sea. Yeah, it rolls with my pride in that deep, and I know I wasn't right. Don't be mistaken, I'll tell the truth when I'm a fool. When I'm a fool. Come on now. Wish I could change the things I said that caused you pain. Fire in my eyes that made you cry. Filled up all the oceans and swallowed all my pride. And it sunk to the bottom of the sea. Yeah, it rolls with my pride in that deep. And and I know I wasn't right. Don't be mistaken, I'll tell the truth when I'm a fool. When I'm a fool.
That was good. That was so good. That was so good. I'm glad that he has found, he was able to record those musicians that were there for the right reason, to create something beautiful, to put positivity and some, as he said, some texture out into the world, which I think he's done in spades. So definitely enjoy his voice, and I know a lot of people get comfort from his works of music as well too. So long may that continue, and we'll definitely continue reacting to Avi Kaplan too. So absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Oh my God, so good, so good. So it's good to hear him sitting down with Shooter, and actually both coming from that good place of creativity, So, and as he said, not doing it for the sales, not doing it for the money, doing it for the creativity, for that thing that's inside of you that you need to get out. So I think he's done a wonderful job, and we get to sit back and relax and enjoy it, and share it with a few people who need to hear it. That is the main thing. So if you do know somebody who needs to hear it, make sure you tell them go check out Avi Kaplan too. So definitely worth your while. So guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Hopefully you enjoyed that kind of mini concert that we put together. Hopefully we'll have plenty more to come from Avi as well too. So guys, thank you very much. Don't forget to check out his playlist on the channel too. There may be something there that you've missed. Make sure you check it out, and while you're down there, make sure you hit that big red button if you're not subscribed already, and don't forget to hit that like button, all that kind of stuff that you need to do on YouTube to keep that algorithm happy. So guys, thank you very much for joining me. Make sure you join me next time when we do some more Avi. Make sure you stay safe, and I'll definitely see you in the next reaction video. Did you enjoy that video? Why not watch another one?